Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in, and he's backed up deep in his own territory. So Navy's offense will have the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Trying to get the edge on the right. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
That's an awesome-looking carry, and you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When we talk about the next game on the schedule, we're always looking forward to this one.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Motion from the offense. The give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Powers forward. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Notre Dame's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Makes his connection. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Dances away from the heat. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. Time to take a shot. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second down. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the offense on second down. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. To the ground with the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And the return man is stopped, and now will leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Catch in the middle. It's York. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And now on first down after converting with the run. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to go up top on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. First down here for the offense. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Navy offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He's right on target. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Fires complete on the crosser. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the running back. The clock has reached the... chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made after the first down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? He's gonna pass. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They're bringing heat. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing some adversity on this
Did a plane crash?
Yes. Plane crash, had to call in the Navy, and that's what we're working
They
with.
had to divert,
Yes, President wanted to come in. It was crazy.
It's
much easier for a score.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He'll come out throwing on first down. That's reeled in. It's York. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Grabbed in the middle. It's York. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well. Oh, they block it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we're
Hey, okay. Hey, thanks, man. Didn't realize I was muted. Kids were getting a little loud earlier, so I hit the button. Yeah. All right, so last drive with Navy. If I get a job that's not garbage, last 2 seasons where I felt like we made improvements, terrible job offers. And I feel like I'm already building there. All right, 3rd and 11. Gotta make a stop here. Other than a pick, hadn't made a stop today. So yeah, come on, get him. Oh, he's gonna run it. That's disheartening there. Come on, get after him. Tell him the Big 12. Man, I don't know. I like the East Coast a little bit. You know, we're right here in the Atlantic. Get to play Notre Dame every year. I mean, what history has the Big 12 got, man?
Gotta be clutch, right? Gotta be balanced and gotta find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system that seems like Notre Dame where the run game is built around physicality. But
4 times it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that sounds like I'm just going to get my butt kicked the whole time. Ah, dang it. And Notre Dame's going to score. Take the lead once again. I mean, I'm back-to-back AAC champs, and both times was against users. I mean, think something about Yankee. I mean, I've worked up and got Navy where they're not just garbage. I mean, I was getting beat by like Middle Tennessee State by 60 points that first season. It was bad. And the second season, we only won 2 games. It was so bad. I can't believe I got the head job after how bad I was at Texas State. Only won 6. All right, let's run it again.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 40.
There we go. Good run. First down. That's what I want to do. Power run the ball. Good play, first down. So you say that, but like this season, like last year, I had a bunch of seniors, and we were heavy upperclassmen, so it was a lot better. This year, lots of freshmen, but my offense is a lot of upperclassmen, so you're seeing it tilt the other way, where I can probably score with some more people this year, but I can't defend, and so we gotta play. I'm almost playing a lot of power run to keep my defense off the field, and then try to be sneaky in there, get a turnover or two, and then maybe we can win the games. But definitely, like, playing the user, I mean, CPU will do whatever it's going to do and cheese stuff, but playing the user, they'll realize real quick what my weaknesses are and eat me alive in a user game. Oh, there we go. Cut and touchdown. There we go. Actually, I have wide receivers with speed. I remember my first 2 seasons, my best top 2 or 3 wide receivers were just running backs that I stuck over there. When the fullback's your slot guy, you got problems.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more.
Hey, how'd it go? Cause I played tech. Because of the way my conference schedule and stuff, I only got 2 this year. But he had more speed than I did. Tech did. Okay. But his defense, I know he just got there, but his defense was garbage. By players, I'm not in any way saying he was garbage defense. And so I was able to power run a lot and get big scores, get mismatches. So that's really where I got him. But his quarterback outran my defense as slow as I'll get out. Okay, we stopped in 4th and inches. They are going to punt, looks like. Alright, they are punting. It's our first stop by the defense of the day. Got you. Yeah, I know we played 2 seasons ago. Maybe 1 season. And I mean, I didn't have a shot. I had to keep everything slow and tight, and my defense just basically was like, don't get beat deep, but it doesn't matter if everybody gets in there. Yeah. That's what happened to me with Bowling Green. Week 1, I lost. It was terrible. I walked all the way down the field. Yeah, you did. With Bowling Green, I got all the way down like inside the 10, but threw 3 picks. And I mean, just not getting points on the board. It was like 14-0 going into the mid-3rd quarter or 4th quarter. It's still a close game, but I was throwing picks. It was awful. So yeah, I ended up taking the quarterback out. I think I threw 2 picks with the backup and 5 with the starter. So yeah, I mean that. But good thing is that was week 1. I mean, we're number 11 now. This play's not going to work. Oh, it turned out to work because if they would have just went after the running back, that would not have worked with the quarterback keeping it. Yeah, I couldn't believe I got in last year with 3 losses. I had 3 L's last year. I had, was it 2? No. Okay, it was 2 users, but one of them was a sim loss because I was sick. I couldn't do it. And then I lost to UAB, CPU. Like I had to get help to make the conference championship, and then I got the revenge on Rice, which was the sim loss. That was a great game. I beat him because I blocked the field goal and took it to the house. There we go, first down. Last year was the year that I had to cut my best 3 players for 4th down attempts. And that hurt cutting the only 90 overall players I had on the team. Ooh, late pitch. Oh, it's going to work. Touchdown. There we go, 1 second. They need another second. I got to look at TOP here as we go up by 7. TOP, all right, they're 6.5, so we're good. I need 22 seconds. So if I get 22, that'd be easy. Really, they need 21 seconds.
What kind of field position can he help him with on the return?
Take him down at the 11. All right, go into the 4th. Mario, welcome in here. Alabama. Alabama might drop out. I don't know. I don't know if they play commish yet or not. I want to go all, yeah. Oh, no. QB keeper. Oh. I hate how this game stylizes people jumping and going up in the air. That's how you die in football. I just want to get in. There we go. 2nd and 7.
Success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Guys across the middle, that crossing pattern there, eating us up today. We're not fast enough to keep up with it. We'll bring an extra there. We were going hard the other way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Extra point away from tying this up. Alright, tie up 31 piece.
The defense had no chance covering that guy down. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. And here comes the Navy offense. Power football with the run.
Nothing there. 2nd and 9 coming up.
26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense.
Not going on that one. Alright, that works.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Alright, 3rd and 3. Look at running backs.
Well, look, that was the last one we could go on the block. All it came in all of this?
They pick up a 5.
Alright, 3rd and 3.
You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
There we go. 1st down, 40, 45, 50, down to the 46-yard line.
Here comes Navy back to the line and giving up the 1st down.
More faster.
Now we're going on this play. Oh.
After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense.
All the
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Ooh, almost threw a pick.
They'll line up for a second down play. Moving to running back, forcing the defense to adjust. On second down, looking again to throw.
Underneath play, 45. Down at the 42. 3rd and 6 coming up.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to
Alright, we run this a bunch. I'm going to try it again.
try and get two bodies around him. Maybe get some safety
Big.
help as well. Because right now, they do not have the answer for this guy.
On third down, going up top.
RB wide open. There we go.
Out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone and down there, set up close to goal.
Exactly where you want to go on the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Ooh, that almost went terrible. 2nd goal now from the 8.
He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker showing you reading. He knew exactly where that running play was going. He beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TF out.
Motion from the offense.
So we have the boxes.
Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right.
Ooh, down at the 1.
Yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
But he gets tackled down the 1 yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third when you're trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be thinking.
On the ground.
Together. Here we go. Navy takes the lead again.
Getting 7-point after.
Score now 38-31. 4 minutes to go in the game.
Pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and no, he's going to physically push this thing into the end zone.
Take the knee.
And he'll just kick it
Alright,
in
4 minutes to go here for the Irish.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake,
Play action.
first down, to throw.
Oh, and they get the first.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The give.
End up the middle. No gain.
Middle of this defense, and
No
that
gain.
is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Hand it off to the right side. Got the first down this time. Finally brought down. Pushed out of bounds.
He's run out of bounds. A big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
Oh, they're going.
He lets it fly.
Be 1st and goal now.
Defense makes
Notre
the
Dame
stop,
just
but the
marching
change
downfield.
first and 8.
Kelly, thank you for stopping
Guys,
by.
if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Once you go up top.
Check down. Brought down at the 1.
And they almost have a touchdown pass on that one. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal.
Hand off. I'll try to cut back.
He's knocked down
Doesn't
to the
get
backfield.
in.
He'll lose a couple.
And I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me
Got the stop. 4th and goal. They're going for it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal.
Come on, get pressure on him.
He's looking to throw. Buys a little time.
Quarterback scampers and scores. Dang it.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
I mean, 4th and goal, and what does he do? He makes plays. This is why
Kick is up and good. 2:34 to go in the game. We're all tied up.
big time money
Brian, thank you for the glitter badge. Appreciate it. Dawson, thank you for coming in here. And we're going to call for the fair catch.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback
That's incomplete.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Every
All right, let's try it right in here. 2:30 to go in the ball game.
ball's coming out of his hands. The defense got to do something different.
From the gun. Yeah, on the inside.
Not a lot there. Got 3.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, that's a big sack.
He will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Navy will have to fire
We'll
away.
get the punt off before the 2-minute mark.
Not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The
Fair catch it, 2 minutes.
We have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense probably has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down.
Well, how about the defense can do on that play? They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots.
3rd and 3.
Just way too much velocity on that throw. They don't have a chance to break out.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the
Stop.
ground.
4th inch is timeout, Navy. All right, they're going for the field goal to take the lead. 1:18 to go in the game.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge
And the kick is up and good. Notre Dame takes the lead late here in the 4th.
points to show for the drive. Just over a minute to go. Drive is high, guys, to see if they can
All right,
hold
we're
on
on
to
fair
this
catch it.
lead.
1:14 to go.
Fair catch.
3 the tie.
And
Touchdown
the
wins.
offense making its way back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this.
All right, throw that one away. 108.
So for years and years to come, these big time moments coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big time.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line, and one of the biggest games of the year.
Good catch. 1st down. Clock is stopped. 1:02 to go. Less than a minute.
No time to waste here. They got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're trying to get to it.
Flag. Another hold.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
2nd time of the day.
They said you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. I'm sure these guys on offense
1st and
dreamed of this
20.
situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality.
Oh, we dropped
An
it.
incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, no big surprise here in the 4th quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that.
3rd and 20.
Nowhere close on that.
Chances are
Got little trying to deliver the football, and now they've
just about over here for Navy.
got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
We went short.
It's Mark.
Gotta use a timeout.
He's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. action. Here come the Irish back on offense.
Not going to be able to get the win here.
Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure.
Dang it. Notre Dame's going to come in, get the victory. We're going to fall short. 41-38. Dang it. Just couldn't stop them enough.
There is nothing greater than a rivalry
I'm done.
unless you lose. And in that case, there is nothing.
Alright, thanks everybody for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.